It's the $5 game review, and this week we're reviewing iDigging. Is it worth its $3 price? Let's find out.
Ugh! Stop this! Wake up, slacker! I'm tired of constant poverty and the fact that you do nothing.
What a great way to start a game. It is your gold-digging wife, and as soon as you load into this one, you are brought to this tutorial. Now, iDigging is a balanced treasure hunting, home improvement, and strategy of hiding from curious neighbors and the authorities. At least that's how it describes itself. You can upgrade your dig and create your best life despite all these challenges. The basics of the game are actually just quite simple. You're going to dig, find treasure, sell it, and try to either upgrade your house or dig down to China. And unfortunately, that's really about it. But you're like, well, why would this game be worth it? Well, there's actually a lot of pros to it, and there are some major cons, and we'll get to those here in a bit. Let's start off with the pros. No matter what way you want to play the game, there's an option to win, and you can either dig all the way down or you can upgrade your house. And I like that because some people may not want to actually, dig all the way down. Maybe they just want to do the quick way out, or maybe they want to dig and see how far they can go down, how long it takes them. It's really nice. Another pro is it's multiplayer. It gives you an option to bring your friends in and have a little bit of fun trying to see who can dig down the furthest. And if you're an achievement hunter, there's actually quite a few easy achievements. Just a matter of digging, maybe even getting caught by the police. You can just get arrested once and that's enough to get you an achievement. It's not very hard to 100% this game, and I know there's a lot of collectors out there that try to do that. The game keeps a simple core mechanics to it as well. Just dig, keep your neighbor away, and keep the authorities away at the same time. And there's also like little fun things you can do. You can throw stuff at your wife when she appears in the window. That's what it is. It's just generally a passively fun game. Something that's really nice is that when you upgrade the different tools, you actually feel like you're getting better. I gotta tell you, starting off the dig, it felt like getting down to the bottom was gonna be forever and a day. And then once I got towards the latter half of the different tools you could get, things started picking up quite a bit, and it was a lot more fun to kind of dig and see where you could get to. The game doesn't just promote digging straight down, it does a very good job of having these little hidden pockets of different items out there, so you can kind of like want to dig to the left or right every now and then because you'll find these huge treasure troves of different stuff. It also offers a radar when you're getting closer to, bigger items or bigger caves that you can kind of go in and explore, which is kind of a nice little feature to kind of give you an idea of where exactly you want to head. One of my final pros is the upgrade system. You can just go over to the computer. It's very simple to use. There's a little bit of an issue with trying to figure out what the money is at first, but that's a language barrier, but that's not really a negative. And I do enjoy how easy it is to get in and out of the hole, all right? If you're down somewhere, you just hit H. It's like a home base button. It brings you right back up, and you're ready to go off and do things. All right, time to start with the cons. Outside of upgrading your tools, there's really not a whole lot of reason to upgrade anything else. I really don't understand the point of the dog. All it does is call and annoy you while you're down in the dig. It's supposed to warn you that your neighbors are there, but it honestly just barks and calls you. It wants you to come back up and deal with it, and it's like, what's the purpose of the dog if I have that? It'd be nice to actually get other house upgrades or maybe some functionality in it. Like I should be able to sit down. If I buy a chair, I should be able to sit down in that chair. It'd be really nice to have that. Moving on, if you find stuff underground, there should be some items that you're able to not just have to sell everything, that you should be able to I found this flag or I found this thing I want to put in the house. Like one of the items that you find underground is drugs, and you can actually buy drugs and put them in your house. It's hilarious. But if you find them in the ground, your only option is to sell them. It'd be nice to actually change that to where if there's things down there I find, I can also put them up in my house. Sometimes the items that you buy just aren't worth it at all. I gotta tell you, buying the flashlight, nah. I ended up buying the cheaper option, which were little placeable lights. Those things seem to work out a lot better. The flashlight's got a 6-minute timer. Those lights, they last until you accidentally dig them out, and then they drop and break. They're very fragile, but they're so cheap that you won't even realize it. Another thing is some of the items just don't do as well as their price is worth. Let's talk about the dynamite and the bomb. Honestly, I found more use out of the dynamite, even though I used it only a handful of times, than the bomb. The bomb costs a lot more and does what feels like a lot less. So maybe just, tweak these. It's probably just a numbers thing. And another one of the cons would be the fact that I can't just buy the tools in any order. Like, if I have enough money, I can't just buy the top upgrade I have to kind of go through the list, and that's kind of annoying. Give me the option. It'd also be nice to see some variability in the different tools, like just because I have a pickaxe, it should do different things than maybe the shovel did, or the saw, or the drill. It'd be just a little minor tweak that would be a lot of fun. And another con would be the bugs. Honestly, I was hoping to see a lot more enemies. There's only 2 types of enemies in this game, in the underground part of it. And one of them's the bugs, and another is a crocodile, but I lost all that footage. Now, the bugs just kind of spawn randomly, and you won't know, and it's more annoying to deal with them. They just start eating away at your health because if you touch them, and they just pop up under your feet, which is kind of annoying. My final con is in the warehouse system. It's pretty much where you store all the stuff you get during your dig. It'd be nice to see what you actually have in it, or have like a counter somewhere on the screen telling you, you're this out of this full, and there's not. You kind of just keep digging until it tells you it's full, and then you got to go back up. If I knew that I was getting kind of close, or there was a lineup of the inspector coming in, it'd be better for me to go back up and kind of plan accordingly. So just maybe add a little counter for us, something that we can see. All in all, iDigging is actually just a lot of fun. I found myself picking it up and playing it in the mean times when I had nothing better to do. I really think that's what's holding this game back, is it doesn't have a Switch port at the time of this recording. If it did, oh man, I would be playing this all on my Switch and love every second of it. For $2.99, I have to tell you, in this $5 game review, iDigging, it's definitely worth it. I got a link to it down in the description below. If you enjoyed the game, let me know. I want to hear from you. Drop a comment. Till next time, my name's Coyote, and have a good one.